Good evening, good morning, good day, everybody in the crypto world. It is 7:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9/27/2019. And guess what? In that intro, you saw the Apollo coin surging to the front. And up the charts, it is coming. Why is that? Because the DEX, Decentralized Exchange, with no KYC, no verification, and atomic swaps. Okay, that is coming out next week. As Apollo put it, the week of September 30th. Okay, which you obviously know that means the first week of October. Hopefully it comes out Monday, that would be perfect. But next week is the key for DEX Live. I'll go more on that because there's a beta version that they're putting out first. Whenever you issue something this complex, there may be issues. We're in beta. Okay, and they want to get some feedback on some user interface pieces to make it the best exchange. And it is going to be the best exchange for decentralized exchanges and maybe in the world for any exchange. So let's get to more stuff. You've got Bitcoin's 35 billion plunge caused by short-term holders, data suggests. Yes, when you look at all the different the variables and you see the charts of the different things for the short-termers, okay, and the short age of wallets and for Tether and the whole list of things that go into determination of what is going on. Yes, that is the case. Tether really surged up to number 4 with the cash outs and went up to $1.02. Profitable, very profitable, 2 cents per dollar. Now, the market, getting back to that short, I gotta say one thing. If you are thinking about Apollo, I gotta say one thing. DEX is big on its own. Sharding is huge on its own. Historic. Nobody could do it. Ethereum couldn't do it. Apollo did it on a live database blockchain. Guess what? With this cherry on top of the all-in-one, the Africa Initiative, with a partnership of the ADF group, this is going to be the whopper that drives the price up. Huge. DEX is going to drive it, but this is going to drive the price up. And I'll go over more of that with the initiatives in Africa. Okay, so you've got the market at currently 217 billion and 16.6 billion for the 24-hour volume. You've got Bitcoin at 81.82, Ethereum at 174, XRP at 24 cents. Tether is back at up $1. Okay, Bitcoin Cash 219, Litecoin 56.54, EOS at 288. Binance Coin 1565. Okay, we're going to stop there. Okay, but my prediction is soon enough you're going to see with the DEX for Apollo, and everybody gets to know Apollo, the world will know it, along with getting to know about sharding, getting to know about the all-in-one. You're going to see Apollo up this chart towards the top. Now, in the proof of the pudding for the production of the DEX, GitHub is the proof of everything. Don't let any fudders tell you that, whatever. This is the proof. And what Apollo's been doing for the last year and a half is the proof. The fastest network in the world at 2 seconds, and the most private with the IP masking, and coin shuffling, and so much more. So when you look at this all-in-one and the best devs in the world with the first bridge devs in the Ukraine, along with the Apollo devs, they're cranking out the pieces to finalize DEX and for the release. And one of the pieces that is still open that they just worked on, some debug noise necessary for validation comprehension. And when you look at it, at the code, and I am a coder, so I know this stuff, when you look at it, you can see the corrections of what he put in and taking care of it. And that is the way that these guys do it. It's piece by piece. It is getting it done, and then to get it for the compiling for the release. And the release at this moment is 1.37.6, and that's going to be the biggest release they have ever done for Apollo. Everybody that's in this world with Apollo, everybody that is into decentralization, everybody that wants the best exchange at their hands easily in a wallet that has their own coins in it, and they can do their exchanging and cashing out to their Paxos coin to your bank easily, and sending to the spend card, debit card, to spend your Apollos. and I should say that because they were converted to packs, in your own exchange, in your own wallet. That is the thing that Apollo has and nobody else has. So every Friday, weekly, they put out updates. In this vision update of yesterday, excuse me, it's still today. God, I keep moving and shaking. I don't stop. Some people say I don't sleep. Well, I don't sleep straight, that's for sure. I'll take breaks and then do my stuff and then go back down. And after this, I'll probably go back down. Okay, so anyway, here's your vision update for today. Major exchange announcement, and that was the Digifinex. Still, we need listing dates, Apollo. Great to see you're going on the exchange. Get the listing dates so we know when we're going on the exchange. Dates are very important. Success was part of the Lesotho. I have a very hard piece with that name. Lesotho Initiative. Zimbabwe Sandbox update. They deleted the bastards. Claiming a delay because of the funeral of the guy that was in charge of Zimbabwe for 40 years. Okay, final preparation for Apollo DEX beta launch. Not in the third quarter probably. Adjust the roadmap to the fourth. Minor adjustment. Okay, development team update. There you go. The devs doing their update. So when you do this, and don't get, I'm not going to be negative, guys. I'm just telling you that. When you miss roadmap times, it sucks. You don't put them up there. How can I put it? Overpromise, underdeliver. That's what you don't want. And after this gets done with the DEX and sharding's out of the way now, things are going to get so much better. And the big thing you're going to have is the Africa initiative that is going to kick the world's butt. Apollo, nobody else has this. They are in Africa working with the ADF, taking care of business. This Africa #2 is going to make any upholder of Apollo, in my opinion, very, very happy, because that is going to make world news when that fires up. One of these countries, in my opinion, is going to sign a national currency deal using Apollo's 0% coin, token, whatever you want to say, but it's going to be legal tender in the country. So Apollo coins in their hands, Apollo money in their hands, with the branding of the country, of course, along with digital. And the country is going to be using Apollo's endless features in their most advanced blockchain, as the ADF put. And remember this, the ADF is pushing all the countries to use Apollo. That's huge. So they're working on stuff with Zimbabwe. They got the Comoros initiative, Botswana, and with that Lesotho, they've already met, as I said at the start of the Lesotho initiative has successfully begun as meetings between them, the government, that name, and Apollo Africa have taken place and with great progress. Preparation for the next series of meetings are underway and updates will follow. Ding dong. Comoros, Botswana, Zimbabwe Sandbox. Screwy delay. Excuse, but anyway, I know there was the big not celebrations, the memorials going on and time like that, but that right there, putting it to the fourth quarter, when in the fourth quarter, we'll see. Zimbabwe's a very tinderbox situation, so very tinderbox. You got a famine going on, their natural disaster declaration. Their currency that they're using right now is the worst performing currency in the world. That's why they need Apollo. So let's go Zimbabwe. Wake up. Use Apollo. Get it done fast. Final preparation of Apollo DEX beta. Here you go, guys. Remember this. You need, before I read this, you need to think about one thing. If you want this coin to go up in value, you better push it on Twitter. And I do mean push it, push it, push it. Don't wait for Apollo to do anything. Okay, you need to do it. You have to get out there and get the excitement going on Twitter, on Facebook, on all the social sites. Cook it. Because if you wait, it's not going to do what you want it to do. It needs to push to the people. So final preparations for the beta release of the Apollo DEX are fully underway. The Apollo development team has announced plans to release the beta version during the week of September 30th. Hopefully it's Monday, but I don't think so. This version will be the first public release of the Apollo DEX with full trading functionality, giving user first-hand access to P2P trading through atomic swaps and the ability to shape future changes while improvements continue to be added. The purpose of releasing a beta version is to collect feedback from the users on how we can improve the functionality and features and this is what the line I don't like, before its largest public push. Guys, can I swear on YouTube? Yeah, don't fucking wait for Apollo. That comment right there, don't wait. Do it. Do it. Because you got it the moment it comes out, and the moment you know it's coming out, push the damn thing out there. Because everybody that uses the DEX, okay, they're going to get that wallet, they're going to use it. They're going to start to get to know the all-in-one through that situation. They're going to see the private messaging, the data uploads, the marketplace to spend your Apollos, the voting system, which you'll be able to vote for this new coin setup going into the exchange. All the different features that are there, they are going to get to know them. They're going to tell their friends about it. Like, oh, you won't believe this. Apollo's got all this in their wallet. They got an exchange. You can cash up to your bank to the spend card. The spend card is free. You can, oh my God, they're doing Africa too. And we could get rich. Well, yeah, you may. Because if they do national currency, it is going to be the biggest thing in the world because it's never been done before. This is why you have to get out on Twitter. Okay, you can't wait for anybody to do it for you. You got to take care of business, and I will do my part. Development team update. The Apollo development team has been working on preparing the DEX release and fixing any bugs which were found during pre-release testing. They have finished work on managing user keys on logout functionality, smart contract settings for refunding if matching was canceled, additional validation on users' available balance. Apollo QA team has continued regression testing as for UI, fixed issues found during regression testing. I watched all these going on. Finished work on logout functionality, saw that one too. Finished work on pagination and on tables. Yep, these guys are doing it, and the devs are cooking. They did sharding, and that was the toughest thing in the world to do. They did it. Some of the quick news you've got: Ripple Xpring acquires payment platform Legos Network to pursue DeFi. So that's news that's spreading around. Federal judge keeps pressure on Craig Wright. Good. To settle lawsuit following earlier sanctions order. He's trying to delay it because guess what? He doesn't have those coins. That's my opinion. Iranian Bitcoiners risk fines, jail time as government regulates mining. Guys, anybody living in Iran? God, you guys are having it. I don't know. You should wake up. With the freedom that everybody has in the rest of the world, for a lot of the people, you don't get this kind of crap. You may want to move. Get a visa. The Facebook CEO Sandberg and talks on to testify on Libra before the House. John McAfee says the Libra's failed. That was the thing that was an article. He also stopped his Freedom coin too. I didn't put that up here, but he did stop that. And with this testifying, I personally am glad the Libra is going to be delayed if it ever comes out. Very glad. Now, when you get over to one more thing I must say, this DEX, when it comes out, anything that you need to correct because you don't like what you see, that's what it is for the beta. Let Apollo know. These devs will take care of business and do what everybody wants because they want it to be the best. So hopefully they come out with a black mode right away. That's going to be a rush. If they don't come out with a black mode right away, hit them hard. The the DEX is going to be the most exciting thing, folks. I am going to be watching and listening and waiting. The moment that it comes out, the fully functional DEX next week, I will be there. I will stop whatever I'm doing, even if I'm traveling. I will stop because I am going away next week. I will stop, hit the freaking hotel room fast, and do it. Because you know why? This is huge. I've been basically promoting Apollo on my own since last year. Okay, and in April of last year, and predominantly on my own. Some with them in the beginning, then all on my own from that point on. And guess what? Everybody around me that was doing it with a few after I started are gone. Okay, it's me pushing on YouTube. There's tons pushing on Twitter, and I do mean tons. This is the most exciting thing for anybody in cryptocurrency, to have your own decentralized exchange in your own wallet that has your coin that you can private message and do all the other things and easily cash out to your bank or the spend card. This ADF partnership agreement this piece right here is going to, in my opinion, is going to go down in history as being the most important piece ever signed for this current situation we're in world history, with blockchain evolving and cryptocurrency being used in the mainstream. This is going to be historic. And when you have what's going on with the market right now, the market's just starting to turn a little bit. You're going to have the up and down a little bit, but Bitcoin is going to start going back up again. And this DEX release is coming at perfect timing for that. And that's why with the pieces that you have out there, to use your ability to promote Apollo, do so. DigiFinex, get the dates. Okay. The much anticipated release of the Apollo DEX platform is set to launch next week. TikTok can't wait. All this you just saw. So remember this, Africa is going to kick ass on the world. And this is the beginning of having so much happen in Africa. They've been working so much in this area, and they're progressing as we speak to work with all these countries. And remember this, they're not doing it in motel rooms and stuff like that. No, they're doing it in official government offices, ministerial offices, and the ADF companies' offices with the Apollo Africa. This is the future, folks, for your Apollo coin. This is huge. Africa is huge. DEX is unbelievably convenient, and it's going to be a rush. It's going to add so much value to the coin. It is a rush. Africa is the future for this, and partying on the patio, and anything else you would like to do, because my God, good times are coming. The heat of Africa is going to wake up the world to Apollo, along with DEX, sharding, everything else that's going on. The all-in-one. Copyright strike for that Star Wars. The all-in-one that's been working since the beginning of last year, and basically built the network on their own, didn't do an ICO. They did a CDE, coin distribution event. They did not ask for your money to build it. They built it. And with the best devs in the world, they are making it the best in the world. The best coin. So before I do anything else, and this video may be getting a little bit long, but we got a lot to talk about because of this. Watch this for a little bit. So, what we got to say here is that right now, if you are, I had a guy yesterday say to me on the YouTube messaging, after I mentioned IDEX and Bitmart and System Coin available right now to buy Apollo, where could I buy Apollo? And I didn't do anything in response because I knew what I would say, but a few of my subs helped the guy out and mentioned those again. So again, anybody watching this video, it's IDEX, Pro, System Coin, and Bitmart. Bitmart really is the best one out of all of them, and that's where most of the volume is being done. But remember this coming week, DEX, your own exchange in your own wallet. That's the ticket. Yes, download it on the wallet page. This wallet is your beginning of so much ease in the crypto world to take care of business. Having the best coin in the world, along with having your own exchange built into your wallet. Think about that. With private messaging, data storage, and all those things you just saw. Free to download or open up a web wallet. That's how easy it is, folks. Everybody enjoy your weekend. And I will have the breaking news as soon as it comes out for that DEX we're all waiting for. And when I stop this, I'm going to Twitter. Hopefully you guys do too.